29. Yay. It's still really early in the morning. In fact, I'm not actually getting up yet. I'm super sleepy. By the way, this is just a t-shirt that I put over my head or over my eyes at night, because I got light that always comes in. But good morning to you guys. Hope you have a safe drive to work. Since you'll probably be watching this at another day and later in the day, I hope you had a good day at work. Hope you had a good day at work. And I'll see you guys in 1 second. Hello. I'm sure you guys saw my early morning day 29, I think I said, right? 29 or 28. I don't know anymore. I think it's 29. I was going to have a sit-down vlog with you for a few minutes and discuss some inspirational stuff that I read and thought about today. But I had a customer come in right now, so I'm going to go take care of that, and maybe I can get to that in a little bit later. The customer's here to pick up something. Oh, I got some mail. But, so I'm going to go take care of that, have some lunch, talk about the struggle of dieting some more and how it's kind of discouraging, but I'm still doing my best. So I'll talk to you guys later. What's up, Ryan?
Not much, Joshua. We're just he gave me to this camera, and he gave me this camera, and he said in 2 seconds you're gonna vlog. So I don't have anything to say.
Huh? What did you do today?
I made a big mistake today.
Well, before that. So what did you do when you woke up?
I woke up. I cleaned the kitchen, and I put my dog out in the yard and gave him some water and grabbed the laptop and ran to the computer office.
Why don't you walk around the parking lot and just talk to the audience a little?
I don't really have anything to say right now.
Do it. No.
I seriously don't.
No, talk to him.
Could I pause it for a second?
No, talk to him.
I don't have anything to say.
Neither do I. Just think of something. Talk about how you feel. Talk about what you're planning on doing. Talk about Reno.
My mind is empty.
We know that.
Oh, I was watching Simpsons.
What did you do last night?
Last night we used this free promotional thing. We got in Mario Kart 8 and we got Pikmin, and I decided to play Pikmin for a while. Pikmin 3. It's cool.
You were telling us how you screwed up today.
Yeah. I made a mistake. See, a customer came over while I was in the office, and Josh said, you can go now. You can go now. I have the customer taken care of. So I said, okay, but I left my phone in here because it was charging. And I walked out the door, and what I didn't know is that somebody was going to call Josh and call him down the street to help work on Wi-Fi. And when I went home, Jessica, the person that helped Josh out with his business and owns this building and stuff, she came up to me. She came up to the door and knocked on the door, and I was like, "Who the hell can that be?" So I opened the door, and it was Jessica, and she freaking she told me that a customer has been waiting out there for about 10 minutes out in the heat, and then I went up to him, and my phone was stuck in here, so I couldn't get a hold of Josh, and I'm like, if you want to, I was doing my best to help him out, but you know, I'm not a tech like Josh is. So
The short end of the stick is Ryan forgot his phone, so I had no way to get a hold of him to tell him that I was leaving. He expected me to go back to the house to tell him that I'm leaving when I'm dealing with a customer. So I have a customer sitting in the store waiting for me because I'm going to go help him do something with his computer at Verizon. And Ryan expected me to go back to the house to tell him that I'm leaving, which is inappropriate and unprofessional. I would never leave a customer like that to go tell someone something like that across the street or wherever.
Made a mistake.
Ryan screwed up by not taking his phone with him, which I've told him to do like 100 times, it seems like. So I lost out potentially on a $200, $300, or $400 profit today. So I was a little annoyed with him about that. But I forgive him, I guess. So today so far, I was helping a customer most of the afternoon. We went over to Verizon. I helped him get a MiFi adapter for his new computer. He'd been using dial-up for the longest time until I built him a new system. He dropped off a bunch of his old components that I'll figure something to do with. Maybe teach Ryan some stuff about computers using those components and stuff.
I'm really bad about my day today.
Do ya?
Yeah.
It's alright, buddy. It's alright.
Alright.
It's alright, I forgive you. Don't be too hard on yourself. Not sure what the rest of the day holds. I'm gonna try and do a little walking later this evening. But it's just been pretty hot out a lot recently, and it's really hard to walk in heavy heat. But I've still been doing some walking every day, as you guys notice if you are on my Facebook and you see my logs for how far I've been walking. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yay. I got some pants I gotta sew up. Let's see, I had something inspirational I wanted to discuss earlier, but I can't remember what it was now. So hopefully that'll come back to me. But until then, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. It's like 5 o'clock, and I'm just now getting to lunch.
Day 74.
We went into the future. We're time travelers. You guys didn't know that, but someday we'll be on day 74. You know that, right?
Someday.
So, how you feeling? A little bit better now? I'm not talking because you're smoking a cigarette, but because I worked out that deal for you.
That deal, yeah, but it wasn't the whole running out of cigarettes thing that was worrying me. It was me losing all your money that was worrying me. I felt bad about it. I still do.
He should. He really should. That was money that I could have been putting in his pocket too, because when I get paid like that, I always give him money too.
I feel really bad about it.
Oh well, it's over. Anyways, we did find out something for his dog. I'll let him tell you, since he hardly ever really talks on here. Ryan, tell us what we learned.
We learned that I can actually get my dog neutered for free. I'm sure he won't like that, but
yeah, but it's for the best for your dog. He'll chill out, and he'll probably start calming down a bit and be less problematic.
I can't help but think of like the guy from Game of Thrones, Reek.
They cut off other stuff, buddy.
Yeah, but afterwards he was all.
Let's keep it family friendly.
Oh,
keep it PG. Let's see. I'm gonna be getting a haircut next week. Ryan's gonna be getting a haircut too. Look at that mop on his head. He's got to cut that off. He's gonna look like a man, not like a hippie.
I like hippies.
Oh.
They're an American icon.
Okay, not like a bum.
They're not an American icon. They're everywhere.
Not like a bum. Not like a beach bum. I'm just kidding. I don't think you look like a beach bum. That's giving a compliment to beach bums.
What? I think you said that backwards.
Yeah, I meant it to make you feel even more insulted and them feeling better. We caught that on cam. He dropped it right on his pants. So tell us about the story of what you did to yourself at the ranch.
One day, I was out shoveling snow.
I think this is the day that
Yep.
the stuff happened, where they went and took all our stuff and tricked us.
It was. I was out shoveling snow, and I had a long sleeve jacket on, and I was smoking a cigarette, and my jacket caught on fire, and that's it.
Is that the first time that's ever happened to you, though? It seemed like right after that one incident, it kept on happening for a few weeks. You kept on doing it.
It's the first time it ever happened.
It wasn't the last, though. One time? Oh, tell us about that one time where you were drinking way too much and you started to cook mac and cheese, or a grilled cheese sandwich.
Why do you gotta bring these things up?
Because they're funny.
Fine.
If you can remember something really stupid but funny that I did, you can bring it up too, and then I'll tell the story.
The lava lamp?
Alright, well, okay, I'll tell that one after a second. But you do this first. Tell this story.
Okay, well, I was like super drunk, and I was like, I want something with cheese in it. Yeah. And then I waddled over to I kind of went over to the stove and whatnot, and I started making it, and I started grilling it, and then I for some reason I might have tripped, or I just wasn't paying attention, and I left my freaking hand on the stove, and I could see into my hand. Surprisingly,
It was gross
healed with
funny.
it healed with no scars at all, which I'm really surprised about. This one I still have a scar from though.
Alright, now I gotta share the lava lamp incident. Alright, well then you hold the cam. Hold it steady though, okay? Alright, so years ago, I think this must have been... Yeah, I didn't even know you when it happened. So, it's probably about 9 years ago. I was living where I ended up working, actually. At an apartment place that I ended up taking over and working. And I had this lava lamp that a tenant had given to me. And, I had no bulb, and I was stupid, okay? It had no bulb, and I wanted to see, do this lava lampy stuff. And so I stuck it on, we had one of these glass stoves that was glass surface, and I stuck the lava lamp, the lamp part, or the glass jar part, on the stove, and turned it on and forgot that I put it there. And it was a red one. So it ended up exploding the top off. And all over the ceiling there was red wax and red lava lamp stuff, oil. It was wax and oil, and it was messy. It looked like someone blew their head off when they went in. That's not the only time I did something like that too. Like a few months later after that, I had this cinnamon scented candle, and I stuck it on the stove too to melt it so I could stick a new wick in. No, I'm lying. I stuck it on the stove just so I could smell it, and it ended up breaking, and cinnamon wax went everywhere, and it was burning, but it smelled of burnt cinnamon, so it was like a really, really strong cinnamon smell. It smelled really good, but it was hard to clean up. I ended up cleaning that one up before anyone knew, though, so I got lucky there. Now I've learned that when you want to melt the candle, you stick it in water first. You stick a pot of water, boil it, and put the candle in the boiling water, and it will melt the candle. Ryan's not the greatest camera holder. I think I've gotten better since I started doing this, because now I do it a lot. I hold it a lot steadier, and you don't hear me going in the camera like I used to. Yeah, you used to hear me breathing all the time. Look at the weather out today. Anyways, we are about done with this video for the day, I think.
you remember when I spilled wax all over there?
Oh yeah, never mind. We got another story to share. Ryan, why don't you tell us how you have bad luck with candles? Because you didn't only do it once. I think you did it twice.
Well, I had a laundry bin full of clothes, and
it was my clothes actually. Did it to my clothes if you remember. Oh, you did it to my clothes and to your clothes. I'll teach you guys.
Why do you keep putting them next to clothes?
I'll teach you guys tip of the day after this.
I knocked over the candle wax. I knocked over this candle that had wax in it twice, and it went all over the clothes, and
it was next to a heater so that it would heat up and be all waxy and smelly and liquidy.
Oh yeah.
And it was on top of a big wood box that was like a treasure chest almost, but it was flat. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, Ryan ended up knocking that over, and all the wax went into the box where all my clothes were folded up and put neatly away, and got all over my good clothes, all over my shoes, everything. Then he also did the same thing to his clothes a few days later. But after that incident, I learned how to get wax out of clothes. When you spill candle wax on your clothes and oily wax, what you do is you stick newspaper in the clothes, laid out flat, and you stick newspaper on top of the clothes, and you go over the clothes with the newspaper, and the newspaper will wax or will absorb the wax and the oils that are in the candle or in the clothes, and then when you take it off, it'll be wax and oil free, like it never happened.
It's kind of weird living in a home where the ground was cement.
Oh, the cabins?
Yeah, the cabins were cement on the bottom, and they had holes all over the cabins.
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, one cabin even had a wasp nest in it.
Anyways, that will do it for today. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed our little conversations of the day. Maybe tomorrow I can discuss the struggle with the dieting that I'm having. And the walking seems to be doing just fine. The dieting, I'm failing at the dieting. So, I don't know. But thanks for watching the video. Thumbs up, like, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I'd appreciate that. And most of all, have an awesome day. Be awesome and stay cool.
I love your faces. See you tomorrow.